to you from Tallahassee today. What you don't know is the last 2 days have been nothing but rain, and I was covered in sand flea bites, so really behind on my recording schedule. Working my hardest to make sure that does not impact you. But I went from 32 bites, I think I'm halfway cleared up. Thank the Lord. All right, let's get started in child's pose. I hope that yesterday's rest was well received, because today we're gonna move. Immediately settling into your breath. Downward facing dog. Ooh, these rocks are rocky. Take some time, pedal out. So we're gonna have a practice that I actually had in my dream. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it seemed cool in my dream. So just play with me here today. Take your right hand, bring it to your left knee. If you can do that, take it to your ankle. Maybe you grab your big toe. Try to pick up your left foot while you hold on to your toe. Whoa, that's kind of hard. Come back to center. Left hand to right knee. You need to stay there, stay there. If not, try for the ankle. Grab the big toe. Shifting your weight, pick up your foot. And back to down dog. Ragdoll. Breathing, moving. Inhale, halfway lift. If you need to stay here, hands on the shins, do it. If not, run your hands down your shins. Take your peace fingers, that's 2 fingers. Wrap them around your big toes. Pull the shoulder blades in. Coming into toe hold pose, you're just gonna bow over. Release your toes, roll up. Tadasana, arms overhead. Grab a wrist, lean. From here, roll forward. And then roll, opening up chest to the sky. Back to center. Standing up, other side. So rolling through the side body, twisting the shoulder forward. And then opening back up. Back to the center and up. Fold. Halfway lift. High push-up. Low. Upward facing or cobra. Downward facing. All right, go with me. Right hand down, side plank. Press the right foot all the way down. Grab the left toes, extend out. And then try to straighten. Back to the front. Working to straighten. Ooh, back to the front, so much shaking. Straighten. Step through Crescent Lunge. So holding my toes sometimes hurts me, so that's when I grab my foot. You do you, okay? And if all of that was useless to you, just keep your bottom knee on the ground. so in our crescent, we're gonna do something different. As you bring your right foot to your left, I want you to immediately grab your right big toe. And we're gonna come to standing and standing toe raise, okay? So we're stepping, grabbing. Woo. Ah, damn, that's hard. And extend out. Open to the side. Bring it back around to airplane pose. We're gonna land in a twist. Easy twist. Right foot, right hand. High push-up. Other side. Left side. Plank. Pick up your big toe. Extend your foot. Stack. Center. Stack. Center. Stack. Center, come through. Get the bugs out of your hair. Crescent. As you step your left foot, you're grabbing your big toe immediately. Extend. Open. Airplane. Easy twist. High push-up. Child's pose. So we're gonna do that flow one more time, and I'll show you some alternatives, right? That whole first flow was like, WTF, you're okay, you're fine. Breathe. High push-up. Right arm down, side plank. Maybe you're here, and you just do this. If you'd like to grab your toe and extend your leg, do 3 sets forward and backward. If you're here, this is it. Enjoy it. Work it. Do the growth. Everybody's swinging now into Crescent Lunge. Stay in your breath. And then coming, maybe you come in to a bent knee raise instead of extending out. Open to the side. Bring it behind you, airplane pose. Really showing up where you are today is your best course of action to get somewhere new tomorrow. Landing, easy twist. Right? So if you were just like, oh, I can't do that, and you just sat down, well, then you're right. You can't do it. You'll never do it. High push-up. Left side down. Yeah. Same thing as the other side. If you're here working on lifting, awesome. We're going to do a 3 total toe extension side and forward before we meet in Crescent Lunge. If that's too much, just take a low crescent. Just get there however you can. Coming into your single leg raise. Open your leg out. airplane pose. Landing in your low twist, easy twist. High push-up, child's pose, breathe. Coming up to a seated position. So that's not a judgment, right? Like, oh, if you just sat down, you'll never get better. I don't mean it like, oh, so mean. But really, if you don't show up where you are today with the skills you have today, how do you expect in anything, yoga, work, whatever, to get to the next level? I'm gonna pause while this camper drives by. I paused for them. They're still parked. We'll figure it out. Come to like an easy seat, left knee bent. We're gonna practice the act of grabbing the toe. Right piece fingers, wrap around right toe. If this is your work, if just getting your knee up, whew, again, be here. If you can grab the toe, awesome. Press both sit bones down as you extend your leg long. Shoulder blades are pulling down and together. You can see my spine is straight. Now, from this seated, open out to the side. And release. We're going to take that on the other side. So again, if you're here, and this is plenty, when you go to the side, you're just going to do that. Okay, you're just moving the ankle out. It's just getting the hip rotation and then the hamstring, okay? Sitting, grabbing, lengthening. Right, there's something about my left big toe. Every time I go to grab it, my body says, no, thank you. So I just honor that. That's not even my broken foot. My right foot's the broken one. Anyways, open out to the side. Shoulder rolls. We're going to do that again, both sides, just so you can get into that. If you're bendy McGee, then your work is coming from here to here with a straight spine. Obviously, mine is not super straight. Okay? Stay in your breath. Bringing your foot to the outside now. You can see the adjustments I'm making, right? Like, oh, I'm hiking up on my hip instead of putting both down into the ground. Release. Other side. These rocks. Not cozy. I have really tight shins. I get shin splints a lot. So I actually feel this more in my shin than my hamstring. Coming out to the side. Some shoulder rolls again. So now we're going to take that onto our back. Oh, there's a big rock right there. That's okay. Right knee into the chest. If this is your jam, this is where you stay. Grab the big toe if you can. Extend up. Working the right shoulder down. Open out to the side, keeping the left hip flat. Bend it in, other side. Taking a check-in each side each time. So we want to keep the left hip grounding as you pull the right hip back down too, and then the left leg in. Open to the side. And back in. Bring both knees into the chest and just kind of rock side to side. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing your legs out, arms by your side, settling in for corpse pose. I want you to allow your attention in the current moment to float between the eyebrows. And become aware if your attention to something brings sensation. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We're just coming into a state of awareness. Allow yourself to come back into the present moment. Stretch and yawn. Coming to a fetal position on either side. Take a moment here in your fetal position to acknowledge the bringing together of our hands and our feet. We do a lot of bringing the right and the left together, or the front and the back. We're coming into a place where our hands are as equally mobile as our feet and vice versa. That our hips rotate like our shoulders. Making your way up to a simple seat. Let's take some neck stretches here. Drop your ear to your shoulder. Use your hand to gently pull. Doesn't matter which side, we're doing both. Other side. Back to center. Let your hands rest on your knees, palms up or down. Just make an active choice either way. Coming from a space of gratitude for what your body was capable of today, regardless of what your ego wanted. Inhale your hands to heart center. The place in me that works on quieting the ego acknowledges that same place in you. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you, my yogi loves. Thanks for going on an interesting variation with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.